So yeah, we're back. This was our track. This is our track. It was something like this. So yeah, that's our track. That's how it sounds like. So another thing maybe you might wanna use or you might wanna do is if you click on your sound and you come and you click on function or whatever special tools and function, click on that part there. See, it's initially there. You click on it there. You're gonna see all these different knobs. I'm not too familiar as in what they do and all. The one that I'm familiar with is the feed. It's the feed. The feed is basically almost like it's almost like that delay effect, that it makes it repeat itself, etc. So I'm gonna play the track for you guys, and then I'm gonna increase the feed so you can hear what the feed does. The feed is gonna be specifically for this sound here because I clicked on this sound here. If you want it for this sound, you can click on that sound here, but I want it on this sound. So let me play the track. That's how my track sounds like. Now let me increase the feed. So if you can't hear what the difference is, let me do this. Feed off, increasing feed. And that's basically what having the feed does. So yeah. So while on that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna include something quick. So there's also another thing that people need to know. People tend to they want that travel shaker going on thing. How you do that is you basically you lay down your thing your sequence. You choose a shaker. So you choose a shaker. This is some perk shaker 11 whatever thing. So you choose whatever shaker you have, which sounds like almost like this one. So maybe you might put it there. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna copy and paste from an already existing sound like this one here. So how do you copy and paste? You click on this green arrow. So you wanna copy, let's say you wanna copy the sound, you're gonna click on there, you're gonna right click on that sound, edit, copy, then you're done. So I wanna select this one and I wanna right click, edit, copy. I want to paste the same sequence, the same pattern here, the same thing here. I want to have it on this sound as well. You're not copying the sound, you're copying this thing here. You're copying the way this sound is laid out. So I want to paste it there. So edit, paste. So let's play now. So now, what you want is you want a typical tribal house shaker that. So that is you can have it, you can make your own by simply increasing the feed here. So I'm gonna cut off all the other shakers and any hi-hats and shaker. I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean. So you can already tell. Maybe let's shift it to this. So you can but you get how it's done. So maybe you might wanna take it down. Something along those lines, something along those lines. You can do that. Maybe try this one, increase it. See, maybe shift. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave my track like that. I'm gonna assume that's my entire track. So I'm gonna assume that's my entire track. Another sound that you might want to include is a string, those typical house strings. I'm gonna find one for you just now. It's somewhere around here. The strings, I forgot where they are. Hopefully if I can be quick enough, then yeah, I'll add them. If I can't find it quick, then I just have to do something else. Right, somewhere here. Yeah, that type of string there. So you want to add that type of string. You want to drag it to the left and decrease the volume as much as possible, and then you want to say piano roll. What I did this thing here, right click and piano roll, is basically just, it's another way of opening the piano roll. So there's no difference. You can also do it like that, or you can just always open it there, piano roll, and then just come and select the sound manually like that. Doesn't make much difference. It's nothing. It's no high-tech thing. So what you want to do is you want to add your string there, but when you add your string, you want to add it more like that, because it's gonna just cut off quick. So listen, you see. So what you want to do is you want the string to drag on throughout the track. So you want to click on there, and on the right edge of that thing there, that bar thing. Click on it, and then you drag it like that. You drag until you reach the end like that. So this is what's gonna happen. So yeah, that sounds more like a typical South African travel house string going on there. So it's usually very low in the background, so you don't wanna add it. You don't wanna add it, and then it takes over the track, and you can't hear all the other instruments. Okay, I don't know. Flip. Okay, I can't hide this thing. That's just okay. Cool there. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add. What I'm gonna use now is probably sound okay. No, never mind actually. Okay, I actually do mind. What I'm gonna use now is a plugin. It's called a plugin. So I'm gonna use a plugin to get a specific sound. You guys probably don't have this plugin here, so don't mind if you don't have it or whatever. It's cool. But I'm gonna use this plugin here to just add a certain sound to the track. So I already know which sound I'm gonna add. So I'm just gonna use that plugin there. This sound basically sounds like this. So it's something along the lines of. So you get the gist. So it's that type of sound there. So maybe you could be. So you feel me? So maybe I can just do that there. Be like, so let me just add that. So it's those keys there, that key there, that key there, and that key there. So for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna add the complicated part, so I'm just gonna cut it off there, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna highlight, copy, and paste. But then I want this part here to be up a note, so maybe I might up a key, so I might just put that part like that. So let's hear what it sounds like. It's possibly. So yeah, let me just quickly check the time. So yeah, so that's basically our track for now. That's how our track sounds. So I'm gonna assume like I don't want to spend too much time on this track here. So I'm gonna assume that this is your track. You've done everything. Obviously, with you would have added other sounds and all the other things, and you've done that. So on the next tutorial, what I'll be doing is I'll be separating these sounds now to each and to different patterns, and then I'll be laying out the track. So the next tutorial, we're dealing about separating the sounds so that they're not all together like this, and then focusing also on laying out your track so that how you want your track to sound like, and creativity and all those things there. So yeah, check the next tutorial on how to do that part there. Otherwise, see you guys.